going to do a quick recap of everything that we did before lunch. So before lunch, we were able to fill out our first proof paragraph based off the information that we wrote on our proof paragraph planner. We're about to do something similar for character 2. You won't have to fill out a template again. You're going to use your first template as a guide. Let me show you what I mean by that. So you're going to skip a line or two, and let's say 1, 2, let's start right here. You're going to write proof paragraph 2, and this time you're writing your second character's name. So my second character is Miguel. And yours is going to be different because, again, you're not talking about the fire. Okay? Maybe a different colored pen back there somewhere. Like a blue or green or preferably the blue. Okay. So now we're going to incorporate every single thing that we did earlier, but this time we're applying it to proof paragraph 2. So instead of saying Esperanza, this time I'm saying my second character's name. So Miguel felt he wasn't confused. He jumped straight into action, so he actually felt pretty brave. He knew what he was doing. So again, I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to put it down, and right by my finger is where I will start. Of course, this would dry out. Is where I'm going to start my second paragraph. Miguel felt brave. You can write your own second character felt some type of way. Brave and jumped straight. And again, I have to skip lines. I'm not done, so I'm going to move it right here. When I get to that second line, I no longer have to indent. So Miguel felt brave and jumped straight into action. And yours is going to be different. So go ahead and write your second character's feeling. And you can flip to the back if you need to, because I know that some people are already ready to move on to the back. So at this point in time, you should have skipped a couple lines. You should have written proof paragraph 2 and then your person's name. Where's your proof paragraph 2? Where does it say? Okay, so let's take a look at Gregory's.
Okay.
He followed instructions because I see that he wrote down proof paragraph 2, and this time he's doing Esperanza. His first character was about whose reaction? Mama. I know Trinity's paying attention. I heard Rihanna. Thank you. Now he's talking about whose reaction? Esperanza felt worried about Mama. Now, we know who the second character is. Who's the second character? Esperanza. And we know how that second character's feeling. How's that character feeling? Worried. So we know that he is on point. His mindset's there. We know exactly that he knows exactly what he's doing. So now let's just fine-tune the little details. Let's talk about the word Esperanza. What's something we can do to kind of tweak Esperanza? Spell it correctly. So instead of E-E, it's going to be E-S. E-S. Okay, felt worried about Mama. He capitalized Mama. What did he forget? The punctuation. It's just those little things. And you're starting to get used to it, so it'll only get better from here. He also ended up skipping a line right here. That's exactly what I'm looking for because he knew he wasn't done. and he started back over by the red line. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. Felt. Esperanza felt for it. It's past tense. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. And again, we're going to use our proof paragraph template as a guide. Am I moving too fast? No? Are we good? Okay. Probably. Okay, so with this one, I'm going to jump back here, and this time you're going to use your second character's textual evidence. So whatever you had written here to prove that she was worried or calm. Get what I mean? Yes? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes. Prepare.
That's your second character.
That's a second character.
And so, like, for example, we did Miguel when he loses his job.
Yes.
Miguel was grateful.
Yes.
Disappointed, but grateful.
Grateful. Mm-hmm.
And so then we got our.
Because he still ended up having a job.
Right. Yes. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. That's what I'm looking for. So you're going to write down. Oh, yeah. So you can either write down, we know this because on page whatever of Esperanza Rising, it says, and then put in your textual evidence. What do you have to do around the textual evidence?
Quotation
Put
marks.
quotation. So at this point, I'm going to give you some time to come up with your second characters. Yeah. Oh, you can borrow this if you want to.
If you're going to show it to them,
I think they got it.
struggle.
No, you're okay. Do you want some paper?
Where's my other baby? Yes. See, I had a talk with them. They cannot stay down there.
No. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so at this point in time, you are working on finding your person's second textual evidence.
Yes.
And he can just go off of what Aladdin has. He can just go off of what Aladdin has.
Oh, okay. Yes. God bless. Oh, okay. So you didn't have one of these. Where is? Did you get it? Sorry. Get that pencil. All righty. Get some down. Get that pencil.
What's this stuff? What's this stuff mean?
Miss Trout. No, that's like the third or fourth Miss Trout. Go to your assigned seat and do what everyone else is doing. Go to your assigned seat and do do what everyone else is doing, please raise your hand. I am only one person. I can only address one person at a time. Brianna? Do you have a question? Okay, so in case you're confused, which several of you are, I'm going to use Sedarius's work to kind of show you. I need everyone to come to a stopping point so I can address any concerns at once. I need you to get in ready positions. Feet on the floor, posture straight. Pencils are down so you can show me that you're being attentive and following my instructions. Eyes are on my board. So you guys see, right? You know who's listening, you know who's not listening. Just so you have my back. Okay. This is Sedarius's work, and I love it because it's readable. He knows what he's doing. So the very first person he wrote about was Esperanza. Esperanza felt confused. We know this because on page 206 of Esperanza Rising, it says, what will they do with them? This shows that Esperanza felt worried because she didn't know what they would do with them. That was at the point where they were trying to migrate or move those illegal immigrants, put them on the bus and everything. She was wanting to know where they were going to go. So we know, one, who's his first character? How did she feel? Confused. Okay. Proof paragraph 2. Marta felt scared. We know this because on page 208 of Esperanza Rising, it says, she was huddled in a corner, holding her finger to her lips, her eyes begging for help. This shows that Marta is worried because she's scared that she might get caught. It's really that simple. You come up with your first character, write that person's reaction, prove it. Tell me what it shows you. You come up with your second character. Tell me how that person feels. Prove it. Then tell me what it tells you. Very neat. There's little things that he can fine-tune, but it's exactly what I'm looking for. I really appreciate that.